Hello everybody, welcome you all at Learning is Fun with Prajnaparamita. Today I am going to tell you some important sentences. Suppose I am going to tell you I used to play cricket. I am used to play cricket. I used to play cricket. Can I say this? But when I'm talking about I used to play cricket and I am used to play cricket, what is the difference between these two sentences? And can I say I used to play cricket? Of course not. There is the differences between these sentences. So, in this video lesson, I am going to tell you how we can use these verb or these phrase used to or being or get used to. Okay, and of course, I am going to tell you, can we really use I used to instead of I used to? So stay with me till the end to know all these things very clearly in this video lesson. First, here you can, there is an example for you. You can say that Nicola doesn't travel much these days. She prefers to stay at home, but she used to travel a lot. She used to go away 2 or 3 times a year. Suppose Nicola is your friend and you are talking these things about her, that she can travel a lot, or she used to travel a lot in past, but now she used to or not, but now she is or she wants to stay at home. So here we don't say that she used to stay or she uses to stay at home. Why not? I am going to tell you in this video lesson. So here she used to travel a lot. That means she traveled a lot often in past, but she doesn't travel now. Here, when we are talking about she used to do something or she used to travel, we actually wants to tell about her habit or about the thing she used to do in past. So, we use used to talk about something that happened frequently in past, but that thing doesn't happen now, that is she doesn't travel now. Here I used to play tennis a lot, but I don't play very much now. So here also in this example you find that something I used to do or I frequently did in past, but now I don't do that thing. Another example for you, David used to spend a lot of money on clothes. These days he can't afford it. The similar expression is that when we use or we have to use used to, we actually talking about the past experience. Here, something used to happen, it means it happened often in past but no longer in present, or that happens no longer now. Now, another examples for you, there is another use of these phrase used to happen that this building is now a furniture shop. It used to be a cinema hall. We can often say that. We can pointing towards some building or somewhere. We'll say this building often used to be a cinema hall, but now used to be a furniture shop, but now it's a cinema hall. Or we can say that I used to think Mark as unfriendly, but now I realize he's a very nice person. We can often say that in our day-to-day situation. We often comment on something. We find that we think that something is not good, but in reality, when we face reality, we find that my conception is totally wrong. In that case, we can use to, that is, we also use used to for things that were true, that is my conception about, or that I think or thought about David, that he might be or might not be a good person or unfriendly person. It was thought by me, or it was my conception, but it was not true. When it proves that it was no more true, or it was not true anymore, we use to describe our thought or our past experience with the phrase used to. Similarly, this building is now a furniture shop. It used to be a cinema hall. That is the reality of past. When we are talking about reality of past, we used to. Now, I am going to tell you the important thing, because in our day-to-day conversation or day-to-day writing, we often feel that if we dropped ed, then we can form or transfer that sentence into its present form. But it is not true. We use used to while we are talking about our past experience, but we never use used to in its present form in the similar way. Because when we're talking about used to, it means something I did frequently in past, but if we wish to say about that similar expression, we have to use simple present. For example, to talk about the present, we use the present simple, that is I do. There we never say I used to do. Instead of this, we have to use I do. Here, past form is that he used to play, but in present you have to write he plays. We used to play, but we have to write in present we play. There used to be, that means there is. So if we think that we can change it like used to use, it is not possible in any way. So here are the examples for you. We used to live in a small village, but now we live in London. So here you find used to is used here to denote or to express something which happened in past. But when we are talking about our present experience of the same thing, we have to use simple present tense. Here also there used to be 4 cinemas in town. Now there is only one. So here also we find the same thing. Now, what is the meaning of be used to or get used to? This is very interesting. Sometimes we use that thing. I am used to do something. It means it is not new or strange for me. That is, I can do that. It is not new or strange for me if I say I am used to do something, etc. So here at the example for you, Paul lives alone. He doesn't mind this because he has lived alone for 15 years. It is not strange for him. He is used to it. That means he is used to it. It is not new for Paul. He is used to living alone. This is another important thing, and I'm going to tell you that thing also. So here you find that when we are talking about something which is not new for me, which is not strange for me, we can use I am used to, I am getting, or I get, or get used to, etc. Here, our new apartment is on a busy street. I expect it will get used to the noise. We will get used to the noise. That means we can say that we will get used to the noise, but at the moment it's very disturbing. So you can explain that thing also when you are talking about get used to the noise. That means it maybe you can, it is not new to you, you can adjust that thing, but here you do not use I used to. So here when you are talking about use something, or something is not new or strange, and something you can definitely cope up with it, you can, or you can manage it very well, then you can say that I am used to, or I get used to. So now this is the interesting thing, because be or get used to cannot use with infinitives. This is an important thing. You may have some problem with this, because you find that get or be used to do. Can we use that? Never. We can say Paul is used to living alone. Here you find ing form, but instead of the infinitive form, that is Paul is used to live. We never say Paul is used to live. Instead of these, we have to use Paul is used to living alone. Similarly, Lisa had to get used to driving on the left. This is another example where we use get used to. Again, the verb is in its ing form. So we never say get used to drive. Hope you like this video lesson. If you have any queries, please do comment in the comment section. I definitely reply them. So no more today. Thank you for listening, and bye bye.